Chuck Marlowe from ringside, and I welcome you to another hour of championship wrestling. These matches are under the sanction and supervision of the State Athletic Commission. Your referee assigned by the commission tonight. In this first match, John Shorn. We are all set to get things underway, so let's get up to ringside and make the necessary introductions. First of all, from Chicago, Illinois, in the near corner, having a little word with his opponent outside the ring, is Johnny Case. Johnny Case from Chicago. His opponent entering the ring now from Albuquerque, New Mexico, with his manager, pretty boy Bobby Heenan. Ladies and gentlemen, Blackjack Lanza. Lanza. I gave you the proper introduction. Blackjack Lanza. Lanza with a few extraneous comments, as always, approaches us here at ringside, and we're just about set to get things underway. One fall match, Lanza versus Case, and of course Heenan in and out of the ropes, and you can pretty well expect him to at least have words to say in the corner as he advises his man. Awfully nice to have you with us tonight. We hope you make it a point to join us each week. Championship wrestling always the most exciting, and we hope that you find it entertaining each week. Lanza comes over again for a word or two, and there are many who feel that maybe Heenan does this just to annoy Lanza's opponent. This has happened in the past. They meet on the ropes, roll to the corner, and Shorn will make them break. Blackjack Lanza at about 265, Case around 240, 238, 240. Forearm, it's countered by Case as he moves back to the center, and again Heenan gets up off the bench with words to the referee. A drag and a counter, a reversal now by Lanza. Case rolls under, but Lanza comes up on top with a hammerlock. Lanza now grasping at the trunks, goes back to the arm. Johnny Case from Chicago. Not what you'd call an old-timer in the business, but he's a man who has a great deal of experience. In his middle to late 30s, and an exceptionally active wrestler, has been for quite some time. He's underneath on this hold, of course, as Lanza enforces. Lanza from Albuquerque. You know, your place is to be over on the other side of the ring. I didn't invite you over.
Stay on him, stay on him.
And as a matter of fact, I would imagine that most...
every maneuver he does
is illegal.
We have talked over.
Sure you have.
Everything we've talked over.
I suppose you say getting next to the ropes and choking, right?
When he gets in there, he knows what he's going to do to that man. We map out every man that we're against.
I would believe that. I would believe that. You get him into the ropes, you say choking. You get him with the back to the referee, you say get the knee in the throat, right?
Remember this. People don't ask you how you win. They ask you if you win. Remember that. They never ask you how you win. It's if you win. You don't make any money being a nice guy. Nice guys finish last. Hey, ref, watch this finish. You see a completely illegal maneuver. Look at that.
Good counter by Case as he beals Lanza over to a neutral corner.
Keep him back, keep him back.
And again, Heenan gets up as he recognizes now that Lanza's under the rope, absorbing the same punishment he was dishing out just moments ago.
Disqualify him. Disqualify him, man. Sit down. Disqualify him. Sit down. You see nothing? 1, 2.
It's about time.
Come here. Keep him off him, man.
Lanza under the ropes again as Case enforces, and Lanza counters by pulling the trunks, and will have to get them out of the neutral corner.
Scrape him over. Scrape him over. 2, 3, 4.
Lanza back with a few words from the referee now as Case gets in circles to the right. Would you please go over and sit in your own place?
Against us.
There's a dive.
Hey.
A single leg lock and a press, but only for the count of 2. A semi-cradle now.
Let me tell you something about this. Every man that wrestles us is an underdog. That's why the people and the ref are always for the underdog.
What do you say about this hold that Case is employing on Lanza?
Stick around. Watch. I've got faith in this man. Watch. We haven't come to the top without a little faith. You watch.
Lanza tries to counter with the chin lock. At the moment, to no avail. He is not, and you just be quiet. He's not using the trunks at all.
He didn't, though, ref. He had the man's trunks.
Now Lanza goes to the throat to get the break, and
Faith,
we
like
will
I
have to.
told you.
Sure, Faith. About as illegal as you can get it. Lanza again with forearms, and now Shorn has to move in between. The referee is caught in the action.
Lanza's mad now.
Well, he's gone back to his corner, and look at this. Look at this. Uncalled for. Case again entwined in the ropes. And Heenan takes a boot in under the heart as Case counters, gets back to his feet in circles. A counter and a gouge at the eyes by Lanza. Blackjack Lanza, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Johnny Case on his knees, Chicago, Illinois. We're about 6.5 minutes, about 7 minutes in this one-fall match. Lanza goes to the buckle, now goes for the rope, and you see who's helping untie it. None other than our great pretty boy, Bobby Heenan. Case again head first into that top buckle. And again, that is legal, as is that counter. There's an open hand to the head by Case. And again, with the legal attack into the buckle, Johnny Case with his own form of counters. Lanza goes through the rope, and Case is going to bring him back in. 1, 2, and 2 only, as Lanza almost finds himself down for the count of 3. There's a drag across the eye. Lanza again with ruthless and uncalled for counters and a well-disguised chokehold. But the referee, one of the most competent in the business, recognizes the choke and orders for the break. Again, Lanza goes to the throat with a forearm, a boot to the midsection, up into the solar plexus, and he really planted the toes. Side headlock now by Lanza. To the rope, and he has the tag rope around the throat, and again Shorn sees it. Now Heenan is employing the rope around the neck. And Shorn's getting fired up. And a quick count this time from Shorn, and we may have a disqualification if we don't watch out. I at one time saw a very controversial call. It pleased the fans, and it certainly pleased the wrestler who was underneath, but a referee counted silently to himself, as they do in collegiate and high school wrestling, and then called the count of 4 and 5 out loud, and it was too late. Shorn has not done this, but I wouldn't be a bit surprised if this keeps up that he might make that attempt. Here's a good counter by Case. Abil, as Lanza finds himself again in the neutral corner, a front face drag and a figure 4 puts Lanza within inches of having both shoulders to the mat. Well, if you're joining us for this first match, it's a good one. Blackjack Lanza, Albuquerque, New Mexico versus Johnny Case of Chicago, Illinois. A one-fall match. And it's been good from that first bell. Now Lanza biting the leg or something, biting the thigh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's perfection, right? Sure. Lanza with a go behind, a counter by Case and a reversal by Lanza. A short arm drag as Lanza gets into the ropes. And Case puts the boot in. Now a little bit of conversation between Heenan and Lanza as they continue to map their strategy. Top wrist lock. Case enforcing. Johnny Case with the hold. And Heenan claiming that he's using the fingers, and Heenan can see no better than anyone else around here, and I assure you Johnny Case is on the wrist. A handful of hair puts Case to the mat. And now Lanza again has gone back to the face and to the chin, biting, as Heenan says, worked back into the ropes. Case takes him over. Lands hard. That was not the bell. The bell did ring with that vicious drop by Johnny Case. Another hard drop in the center of the ring as both men go down. Oh, and Case misses. Case misses as Lanza grabbed the rope and held on. Johnny Case took a vicious blow to his spine.
Stay right on his back. Slam him into the corner. Slam him into the corner.
Lanza has him up and Case into that buckle, and he has definitely been slowed down considerably. There's an open fist under the chin that was open. A boot up into the stomach 3 times, 4, 5. Into the buckle again, and again this ring shakes literally down to the bell. Look out. Body slam. Here's the bulldog, and it puts Case out as Lanza goes to the cover and gets the pinfall. 13 minutes, 15 seconds. 13-15, and the hand of Blackjack Lanza raised in victory as Bobby Heenan moves over to accept the boos, of course, from the fans here at ringside. Championship Wrestling continues on television. Let's take time out just for a moment, though. We'll be back with more right after this message.